Humming low, street light glow on my window.
Little kid in a big storm, now it lives in every ringtone. Lit cartoons on a cracked screen, argue in the next room, same scene. Dinner got cold on a small plate. I learned young how to swallow hate. Hide and seek in a hallway, hid my tears in the school day. Smile wide for the class pick. Came home, learned how the pain hits.
Dark child in the backseat of my mind. Old songs play, they rewind, they rewind. Every bruise, every birthday I pretend. Feel so far, but it circles back again. Dark childhood like a shadow on the wall. Tiny hands trying hard to look tall. I look back and I almost taste the time,
but I survived. I survived. Plastic toys in a shoebox. Stay packed when we switch blocks. New house, same loud voice. I grew up with the quiet choice. Walked to class with the headphones. Turned the herd into headstones. Buried deep in a notebook. Wrote my way out, never once looked.
Still I miss that broken swing. Rust and rain, but it felt like spring. How can I ache for the house that burned? How can I smile at the scars I earned?
Dark child in the backseat of my mind. Old songs play, they rewind, they rewind. Every bruise, every birthday I pretend. Feel so far, but it circles back again.
Dark childhood like a shadow on the wall. Tiny hands trying hard to look tall. I look back and I almost taste the time,
but I survived. I survived. Yeah, I see that kid in the nightlight. Sweater sleeves pulled tight, fight or flight. If I could talk to him now, I say, you ain't what they did to you, you're the way you stay.
Little heart beating loud in the dark. You are art in a room full of sparks. We're grown now, but we carry your face. Every step forward is you in this place. Hey.
Dark child in the backseat of my mind. Old songs play, they rewind, they rewind. Every bruise, every birthday I pretend. Feel so far, but it circles back again.
Dark childhood like a shadow on the wall. Tiny hands trying hard to look tall. I look back and I almost taste the time,
but I survived. I survived. Yeah. I remember plastic plate dinners on the floor. Cow doings loud so we can't hear the war. Mama in the kitchen, eyes on the door, praying that his keys ain't hitting that porch. Hand-me-down shoes, loose lace, cold rain. Schoolyard laughs cut deep, they no pain. Lil' me hiding drawings in a broke frame, tryna paint a life that don't look the same. Yeah. She sings dark childhood in my review. Every scar got a story that I lived through. I still feel it when the night falls. All these old ghosts tapping on my walls. Nostalgia tastes like salt on my tongue. Getting sweet pictures of when I was young. If I could talk to that kid one time, say you make it out, you still shine. He raps, street light flicker on the crack cord chain net. We was shooting for a future that we ain't met. Cousin on the corner said it's quick checks. Next summer he was only in my group text. Granddad's jacket smell of smoke in the seams. He said, boy, trust God, but sharpen your schemes. I grew up learning how to swallow my screams, turn them into verses, now they run through your screens. She sings dark childhood in my rear view. Every scar got a story that I lived through. I still feel it when the night falls. All these old ghosts tapping on my walls. Nostalgia tastes like salt on my tongue. Bittersweet pictures of when I was young. If I could talk to that kid one time, I say you make it out, you still shine. She sings, did you know you grow from this? He raps, I didn't, I just hoped a bit. She sings, all that hurt you learn to flip. Turn the darkest days to a flame you lit. Yeah. She sings, dark childhood in my review. Every scar got a story that I lived through. I still feel it when the night falls. All these old ghosts tap on my walls. Nostalgia tastes like salt on my tongue. Bittersweet pictures of when I was young. If I could talk to that kid one time, I say you make it out, you still shine. You still shine. You still shine. Oh, how blue paint peeling. Little ghost still breathing. Hand-me-down shoes on the wrong size feet. Hiding in the pantry when the walls would speak. Dinner on the table but the chairs all tense. Every fork, every glance felt razor edge. Cartoons loud just to drown that tone. Phone on the hook but we felt so alone. Laughing at the cracks in the ceiling tile. Praying it stayed quiet for a little while.
Dark childhood in my review, still so close. All the shadows in the backyard, they still know when a playdown turned to battleground at home.
Nostalgia tastes like sugar on a broken tooth. Sweet but it cuts straight through. Oh, it cuts straight through. Yeah. Summer in the alley, busted bike, bent rim. We were rich in trouble, but in cash, real slim. Hand on my brother when the sirens came. Learned too young how to memorize names. Polaroids fade, but the scars stay plain. Smile in the picture, eyes hold rain. Mama in the kitchen humming off-key songs. Taught me how to keep moving when it all felt wrong.
Dark childhood in my review, still so close. All the shadows in the backyard, they still know when a playground turned to battleground at home.
Nostalgia tastes like sugar on a broken tooth. Sweet but it cuts straight through. Yeah, it cuts straight through. If I go back, will it hurt or heal?
But the ones, that's how real ones feel.
Would I change it if I really could?
Take the pain, keep the fire in the blood.
Baby, we were broken, but we still were kids.
Turned every single bruise to the fuel I live with.
Together, we made our own light in the blackout sky.
Dark childhood in my review, still so close. All the shadows in the backyard, they still know when the playground turned to battleground at home.
Nostalgia tastes like sugar on a broken tooth. Sweet but it cuts straight through.
But I'm driving with the windows down, brand new.
Yeah, I'm older, but that kiss still lives in you.
And in me too. Little swings, rusty chains, hide and seek the screen, bruise on my chin. Said I tripped on the stairs, they would not let me in. Kitchen light buzzing, plates hit the wall. I learned early how to fold, how to make myself small. Paper crowns torn in a cardboard fort. Laughs in the hall turn to slamming doors. Birthday cake candles, wish in my chest. Let it be quiet, let it be less. Dark childhood, but I still remember. Cold Decembers, warm fan spinning slow. All this nostalgia, painted in amber. Soft glow on a room that I used to know. I still go back there, even though it cut me low. Dark childhood, but I still remember. Somehow I made it grow. Bell rang, backpack hanging off one strap. Walk home fast, keys tight in my small hands. Street games, barefoot, dust in the air. Laugh with my friends and pretend I don't care. Photo in the frame with the glass all cracked. Smiles look straight, but the truth leans back. Mama humming old songs through the bathroom door. Tears in the sink, she could never hold. But I still remember. Cold Decembers, warm fan spinning slow. All this nostalgia, painted in amber. Soft glow on a room that I used to know. I still go back there, even though it cut me low. Dark childhood, but I still remember. Somehow I made it grow. I still taste that powdered milk, feel that floor, that peeling silk of posters on my bedroom wall. Dreams so loud they drowned it all. Now when the night feels too familiar, old ghosts dancing in the mirror. I breathe in deep, I let them pass. Kiss that kid inside at last. Dark childhood, but I still remember. Cold Decembers, warm fan spinning slow. All this nostalgia, painted in amber. Soft glow on a room that I used to know. I still go back there, but now I hold her, don't let go. Dark childhood, but I still remember. But look how bright I glow. Old house, cold floor, laugh tracks, over war. Hide and seek in the hallway maze. Doors slam, mama in a rage. Cat tones up, but the sound turned down. Learning how to read a room, not nouns. Plastic plates on a shaky table. Life for love, call it we were stable. Birthday cake with the candles bent. Wish for peace, never said a cent. Dark childhood, I still see it flicker. Old home movies running quicker. We were smiling in the frame, but it's twisted. Every laugh got a bruise I can't fix yet. Nostalgia tastes like rust on my tongue. Miss that girl, but I'm glad that she's gone. All those nights that I swore I was fine, now I trace every shadow in my mind. Little me with the braids too tight, hands up, blocking every fight. Outside, kids chasing lights and dust. Inside, tiptoe around the truss. Sunday dress, but my knees had scars. Pray so hard for a brand new heart. Kitchen dance when the storm got loud. Fake a spin, try to dodge that cloud. Dark childhood, I still see it